Hi friends, in this video today we will show you how to change the hard drive of the Dell Inspiron 15R. This holds good for the 14R, N4010, N5010, N5110 as well as the N4110 series of notebooks. All these notebooks have the same way of removing the hard drive. Now a common notion would be the hard drive would be somewhere here. Just need to open the screws and you can change the hard drive, but it's not the same for this particular laptop. That is the reason I have made this video. As you can see, there are these 4 screws here. These are the screws which are holding the hard drive from the inside, but you cannot just remove the hard drive from here. You have to open the entire laptop, all the screws that you are seeing here, and then you have to remove it. Let's just start by removing the hard drive screws. These are the 4 screws which are holding the hard drive here. The entire laptop has to be split open so that you can remove the hard drive from here. So as you can see, there are screws here. So all the screws that you can see, you have to just remove all the screws that are visible. All the screws, cavities that you see here, remove all the screws here. Just check if there is any screw here inside, just holding the panel from the within. The screws are of the same size, you need not worry about which screw will go where, as you can see here. In this video you will also come to know how you change the keyboard of your Dell Inspiron 15R or the 14R. This method holds good for all the R series of Inspiron notebooks that have been there. So as you can see, all the screws have been removed, and now we get ready to remove. You just take something like this, small chisel kind of a thing, and start removing. For that you need to remove the keyboard. There are these small holders which hold the keyboard. You just need to press them from the within. So you can see the keyboard comes out. This is the way we would remove the keyboard. These 2 screws, amongst the screws that we have removed, just remove it and keep it placed. Now you see some more screws here. You have to remove all these screws. Keep these screws on one side. Do not mix these screws with the screws that you have opened in the base. Totally there are 5 screws which you need to remove here. And very slowly remove these strips. and this strip also, because all these strips connect. Now we need to slit open the laptop. As you can see, just take a chisel kind of a thing plus screwdriver, starts. Here it comes out. As you can see, it was a little rough, don't mind, but here it is. And here is where your hard drive is. So finally we have reached the hardware part of the laptop, the motherboard, the fan, the DVD drive. You want to change the DVD drive also, you need to do all this that we have done now. The Wi-Fi chip is here. Okay, so we need to change the hard drive now. As we've already unscrewed from the base, we just need to that's it. Don't get worried, this is just a small connector that we have here. So this is the hard drive, this is to go out, and a new hard drive has to come in. So this is the new hard drive which we want to put in. Alright, that's it. Very gently. Press it, and that's it. It gets ejected. Even the VGA cable is connected here. As you can see, you can remove the VGA cable from here if the VGA cable is problematic. I've already shown in the earlier videos how you change the screen of 15R. So we again reassemble. The hard drive is fit inside. Now we need to again put in the panel back into its place and connect all the strips back to their original positions. Just need to press it a little bit so that it fits appropriately here. Okay, so we need to again connect all the strips back to the original position. Very gently. You have to be very careful when you're connecting and disconnecting these strips. So if you want to change the keyboard, just take another keyboard, change it, get it back, and just fit it this way. Need to screw the things back of the 5 screws that you had removed. You just need to put it all back into their respective places. This is the 5th screw going in now. So totally 5 screws that we unscrewed below the keyboard have been now screwed back, and just use these things to slid inside the keyboard of the main panel and just give a gentle push. You'll get a locking sound, which means the keyboard is now set. Go back and start screwing back the screws that you have removed. All the screws have to go back. It's a bit of a lengthy procedure for this particular Dell Inspiron series of notebooks, but can't help it. Small screws were for the hard drive, so I'm fitting that back on the base of the hard drive, as you can see. One last screw remaining, which goes here. I've done this without removing the battery, so I would suggest you remove the battery and then do it, because I'm using an anti-static equipment. It should not be a problem for me, but if you are not using an anti-static equipment, then you have to remove the battery and do whatever you want to do with your little machine that you have here. So this is it. Let's see, notebook booting into the OS now. The hard disk has been detected, and the OS is loading because the hard drive that we used was there already loaded with an OS. So absolutely fine, and this is it, my friend. This is the hardware upgradation for a Dell Inspiron 15R or a 14R notebook that you want to do hands-on. Thanks a lot for watching, guys.